What's up? Hey guys, how are y'all? We're gonna get started because otherwise you're gonna be here like super late and some of you got a long way to go home. So we don't want to do that to you. Welcome, I'm Rhonda and this is Katrina. If you don't know Katrina, this is not her thing.
I don't like doing this. This is weird. Put me back there, please.
She's a behind the scenes. She does all the things behind the scenes. This is for me because I'm...
Yeah, hopefully just you.
Yeah, hopefully just me. Tonight, we really want to say thank you to the Duffy family. And tonight, we decided to honor Mr. James Duffy, which our banquet is in honor of tonight. Mr. Duffy was someone in our community who supported CCF big time, and our community lost him a couple of weeks ago. And so we just want to say thank you to Miss Irene and to Mr. James and to the Duffy family for loving us well, supporting our ministry, and just being incredible here in our community. So if you, Miss Irene, you don't have to get up. I'm going to get Meredith to come get this for you, okay? All right. If y'all give her, this is Miss Irene. She's over here in the front.
There you go. It's a plaque. There you go. Oh, yeah, I forget I'm connected.
Okay, so tonight we're going to kind of do a couple of things. We have superlatives, which are usually pretty entertaining, and these are voted on by our students. Our students vote for these across the board in our ministry, and then we will have our senior awards. So we'll go with these first. Are you ready? I think this one's mine. All right. So the best bromance within our ministry. These are our fellows that are always together. It was a very, very close race. But Garrett McGuire and Alec Whitley are the bromance. All right, Katrina, you ready? You got this.
Okay, so I'm going to be presenting the most likely to get ID'd at 30. I think this one's really funny because I actually lead a life group with her, and we always joke how she blends in with our 8th grade girls. So this award goes to Kari Wood.
Woo!
And then we have, it's a tie.
I just do this one.
It's the same, they tie, okay. Our girls would be so proud.
Yeah, Kari. See, you're not allowed to graduate next year. We're just going to keep you forever. Okay, so, all right, most likely to be late. Most likely to be late. So I just want you guys to know there were 4 in this category, and 3 of them were only 1 vote apart. It was like 2-1 winner, basically. So, but they tied. So here's the deal. Samuel George, where are you at? I didn't vote. I didn't vote. You didn't get my vote. But Jared John did get my vote. So you can accept that on his behalf and give that to your roommate.
And then the last one we're going to do for right now is the worst coffee addict. Honestly, Rhonda and I probably could have won this one too. I just appreciate the craft of coffee, so I drink it a lot. But this one goes to Elena Lyle.
Yeah! I'm going to get out of your way.
We're like dancing up here. I'm so proud of you.
Okay, so we're going to do our senior awards, and we're going to start off with 2. So Michaela Longshore and Tanner, where are you at, Tanner? Tanner. All right, yeah, y'all can go ahead and come up. Michaela, you can come up here too. So we're going to bring our seniors on stage. Michaela has been attending our ministry for about 3 years now. She helped start a new ministry on campus that supports women called Delight Ministries, and they are a huge part of our, you can come on over here. You don't like being on stage either, do you? I know. It's okay. So, and then Tanner, here, I need to fix this.
Yes, please.
I mean, you can pop the collar and all, but, okay, there we go. So, but Michaela helps Delight, and she's been a huge part of bringing other girls into our ministry, and just getting to love on her and kind of pour into her has been really incredible. And then Tanner, man, what, now 3 years? 3 years ago, Tanner came to us. It's kind of crazy to think about. Jeremy, I know you're in the room and you remember this. Tanner has grown immensely in his relationship with Jesus. Coming to us, how would we describe that?
In a pretty bad way.
Yeah, he was not in the best place, but the Lord has done some incredible work in him and still growing him. And even during COVID, was reading all of Job and asking deep, deep questions. And so we are so proud of Tanner and just everything that he has done and grown. It's amazing. We're so proud of you guys. Thank you for being a part of our ministry. I love y'all. I love y'all too. Here, let me give you these. Don't worry, you'll be back up in a minute. Okay. Okay, here we go. So, are you going to talk about this?
Yeah, I think I'm up. Cool.
Yep, this is you.
Do you want to call him up first?
Yes. So, Mary Elizabeth Jones and Maddie Hutchison, where are you? Oh, she's sneaking around over there. You're like, where is she?
Okay, so I'll start. So Madison now, so everyone knows. But you can call her Maddie. She has been a part of CCF for a while now, and it's been really cool because she has grown immensely. She is not in the same place that she was when she first started coming to CCF. And that's the cool thing about CCF. If we get to watch our students get to know Jesus and really know like what it means to have a relationship with Jesus, the sad part is 4 to 6 years, no judgment here, they leave and they go on to do big world things. But I'm excited to see where you go. You've grown a bunch. I'm not going to get emotional, so we're just going to keep it moving. I'm going to give this to you.
Okay, so our has-beens, and we want to explain.
Oh, yeah.
So some of them get T-shirts, and here's the thing. You'll understand a little bit. We're going to go through some different things that they have done, but our has-beens are a little different in that most of them have served in some capacity in our ministry, started new ministries within our ministry. They've taught, they've preached from stage, they've done like led worship. They've really plugged in, and they are the heartbeat of this ministry. And so this is why they're receiving shirts. They're legit like deep blood has-beens, deep roots here. So we're really excited. Mary, Mary has, like with her and Maddie, both of them have started a new ministry this year called The Well alongside Brittany Johnson. And this ministry is thriving and growing, and we are super proud of them. But I watched Mary kind of come in around the same time as Tanner, and she was real rough around the edges. But God has, I've watched her be completely transformed by the Holy Spirit, like growing her, teaching in 4, 5, 6, like the little kids here at our church. Samuel's very thankful for that. He would love anyone to volunteer. Okay, I'm just kidding. So, but those are things like, it is really awesome to watch our students start growing and then be like, I want to take what I'm learning and teach it to someone else. And so these are our students. These are the ways that they are growing, and we're super proud of them. So Mary, love you, kiddo. You're awesome. I love y'all. Okay. Okay, so Jeremy Westbrook is in the house, and Kristen Hicks is in the house. We would like you both to come on stage, por favor.
She looks so surprised and so not happy at the same time.
Don't be mad. You love me. Just remember that thought as you're walking up here. I love you so much. I could tell the enthusiasm. So Jeremy and Kristen, we lost them last year. It's kind of weird to be like, hey, we're bringing them back. Both of them were like, why are we doing this? But the thing is, we do this end of the year banquet, and last year we didn't get to because of COVID. But that didn't take away what they had done through our ministry, how they had led, how they had grown students and discipled students. And honestly, you can still see that in the seniors that we have graduating, like Alec and Ryan and Tanner, and like just so many of our girls that are graduating that Kristen has discipled and Jeremy discipled. And so we cannot do anything without honoring them as well. So we have you just a little something. You don't have to give a speech or anything crazy.
I'm just Savannah for this one. There you go.
Okay. So we're doing something for you.
I knew you were going to do this to me.
They all knew you were going to be mad, but we did it anyway. So,
solid.
Will you play that video? We really just want to say thank you for everything that you do around here and how you keep this place functioning.
Can't see it. There it is.
If I had one word to describe you, that word would be intentional. There's no way that I could do my job without you. You're incredible. Your intentionality since the very beginning, from the day I met you. This time, 10 years ago is when you got baptized. It's kind of crazy to think about. But now you're on staff for CCF and you're killing it. We would not be what we are if it wasn't for you. So thank you. We love you so much.
If I had to use one word to describe Katrina, I would say kingdom-hearted.
Organized.
I would say caring. Selfless.
Safe.
Intentional.
Caring.
Just.
Hardworking and there.
Megalodon. So, Katrina, you're like a megalodon because you're very rare. Actually, I think those things don't even exist. Is that a bad thing or a good thing?
Well, they're probably extinct, but like...
They might be extinct, but if I found one, it would be like you because it would be really hard to find.
There's nowhere known like you.
A prankster.
Selfless.
Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
Diligent. Very, very patient.
Intentional.
Tough.
Genuine. I would say sincere. Intentional.
Compassionate.
I would describe Katrina as a mom. Like, she's the glue that holds everything together.
If I were to thank Katrina for one thing, it would be for being a really awesome mentor.
Just how to be a servant for God and serve people, and how to show that you can still serve people, but through the heart of God.
She was the first person that I felt like I could be vulnerable with at CCF. I really connected to her personality, just because I'm kind of a closed off and I don't like to share emotions with people. But I was able to connect with Katrina in just a whole different level, and I felt safe around her. And that gave me an avenue to open up to so many other people and make friendships that I had never had before.
She has taught me what it means to be a Christ-like servant, because she is constantly serving without wanting any attention, and I believe that's what Jesus did best.
I'm really thankful for just how she's always like on top of things, making sure that things are running smoothly, like for CCF every single week, and that if there's like a hiccup or if there's a little bump in the road, we can always turn to Katrina and know that we can fix it.
Her intentionality. I feel like she does a lot behind the scenes that a lot of people don't see.
For believing and investing in me.
Her drive. She's very driven. Katrina, thank you for all the work you put in and the commitment that you do behind the scenes, and how it's evident before CCF every Thursday. And as a whole CCF, I just want to say thank you for all that you do, and it doesn't go unnoticed.
With Katrina, like, she's just always there, highs, lows, ups, downs, the building's on fire, just Katrina's just always there. And she'll do whatever it takes for people she likes. So yeah.
Her time, giving up her time for basically all the students at CCF. You give up your time so much that like I can feel like so much of your time being invested in me and everybody else around.
For always keeping me at the top of my game.
Katrina, thank you for your dedication and your leadership of our ministry.
She's really like energetic, and that kind of motivates people, and I love that about her. And she kind of knows her way around, like, getting people together, and that's pretty cool.
She didn't let me lick an envelope one time, so thank you for not letting me lick the envelope. So.
The patience she has with everyone and putting up with everything that everyone does wrong, and then she still swoops in to kind of like take that superhero day.
For always pushing people to be the best that they can be.
I would thank Katrina for always telling me that I suck, because that actually means that I did really good.
The time you let me run upstairs after spilling ranch all over my pants.
I'd say thank you, Katrina, for leading the small group my first semester when I was here with me, Grace, and Larissa, and just for making me feel loved and welcomed.
I would thank Katrina for sitting with me the first couple times I ever came to CCF and making me feel loved and welcomed. And also thank you just for checking in on me, whether you know something's going on or not. I think you just have like a sixth sense or something like that, but you're very intentional about checking in on me.
I would thank Katrina for always being intentional with her words, because I know that when she says something kind to me, she actually means it.
I'm thankful that she just really steps in where she's not asked. She kind of fills in wherever it's needed, no matter what it is.
Thank you, Katrina.
Thank you, Katrina.
Thanks, Katrina.
Katrina, thank you.
Thank you, Katrina.
Thanks, Katrina.
Thank you, 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 Katrina. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Katrina.
Thank you, Katrina.
Thank you, Katrina.
I wrote Katrina a poem. ¿Por qué te estás comiendo estos tamales? No son para ti. Thank you, Katrina.
I was for sure you would cry first.
Got him.
Thank you. That's all I got. Because I don't want to get emotional. I've been here a long time, and so that was really sweet. And I knew you were going to do something, but it's fine. I'm not mad. Thank you guys so much. Thank you. I feel like I should hug you, but I'm going to cry.
I can honestly say, we really couldn't. Our students know this. Katrina is a lot of the behind the scenes, the ideas for the tables and the details. That is her gift. It's not my gift. I'm the up front and talking to people. That is my thing. And she keeps me organized, and I love that. She challenges me in that. But we are very blessed. We've been very fortunate to be able to work alongside of her, grow incredibly close to her. And in the video, I don't know if you could hear, but 10 years ago, this month would have been when we baptized Katrina at the old CCF property. And it's so cool to see how God has really transformed her life and what she is now doing and the fruit that she is bearing and the way she loves students. It's amazing. So we're super thankful for you, Katrina. We love you.
Thank you.
Okay, so we're keeping them up here because now we're honoring Dell. Yes. So Dell Johnson has been a board member for, Dell, did we ever really figure out how long you've been a board member? We have we just were I think 11, maybe 12. We really don't know. He's been here as long as I've been here, and so I'm finishing year 12, and I know he's been here that long. And Dale, if there's anything I can say, he is the Barnabas of our ministry. He has been the encourager the whole time, walking and just pushing and championing us the whole way. Even in the crazy valleys, when we lost staff, when we've gained staff, when we've not been sure what we were doing, when we had a whole bunch of staff, when we had no money and hired a whole bunch of staff. I mean, he's been along for the whole journey and been we got this, guys. And so we are so thankful for you, Jeremy. I know that you're going to say a little bit too, so.
I guess so.
Do you have a mic?
We'll scoot.
Where's the mic?
Oh, he's got it.
Okay, sweet.
So one of the things about Dale is I honestly don't think that you guys would be meeting here at City Station if it was not for Dale.
That's right.
I mean, that property, we had big dreams of selling it, but in my mind, I'm there's no way we're going to sell this place. But you helped. You were a big part of that. Man, I can't thank you enough. I mean, how many times did I call you up and say, hey, can I come to your office and let's chat? And not once did you ever be no, I'm busy. I'm trying to sell houses, Jeremy, you never did. You were always, yes, how are you doing? How's the family doing? And you were genuine about it. It wasn't, all right, how's your family? All right, now, what do you really want so I can get you out of here and I can get back to doing my job that pays bills, not you. But you always just cared. And, man, that always meant the world to me, that you always had the open door. I mean, being with CCF for 12 years and for you to hire me, to hire us, man, we are so thankful for you. And like I said, we would not be here today if it were not for everything that you've done for us. So thank you.
Yeah. Thank you, Bill. You have his. And we got you a little something. We know you like to hunt a lot, so we're taking care of you. So I hope that you enjoy that. And I know that you've got a little something too that you said you wanted to share. So I'll let Jeremy can pass you that mic.
All right. And for most of you that may not know, in honor of Mr. Duffy, and he was very instrumental in establishing, getting the property that everyone refers to as the old location of CCF on Tice Road. he really helped in that ministry, and he was instrumental in the CCF obtaining that. That was a very good move for CCF.
Yeah.
It seemed at that time it was a long ways out of town, but the way the town has grown, the college has grown, that was a huge stepping stone for CCF. And you mentioning, the sale of that property, I think that's just another way that God's blessed this ministry. And so that's allowed, City Station and Southern Hills has allowed CCF to, take up residence here, and it's just been a blessing to all of you students. And Mr. Duffy had been a realtor. He started his company in 1982, and we'd been a part of the West Metro Board of Realtors since like 1997. And on the behalf of the Board of Realtors, the Board of Realtors wanted to present a check for $500 in honor of Mr. Duffy.
We appreciate that. Thank you. Thank y'all. We love you, Dale. Thank you. Oh, we love you.
Appreciate all you do. Thank you, Katrina, for all you do.
Okay. All right, Katrina. What we got next? I'm going to stick this over here.
Some more superlatives.
Okay, so we really couldn't do what we do without our board.
Yes.
So they're here, and I'm not going to make them come on stage, but they serve tonight. They've been in every aspect. Their wives have helped, and, it's been really cool to see how pretty much our whole board is new. But they have jumped in and gotten their hands dirty, and tonight is a prime example of them getting here. They were here early tonight and serving and just trying to love on you guys and love on the students, and we're super thankful for you guys. If you wouldn't mind standing just so we can acknowledge you and clap for you guys. So thank you all for what you do. Okay, so are we doing this one first?
Yes, we're
Okay.
right here.
Okay, perfect.
We have a cheat sheet.
Yeah, sorry, we didn't have time for a cheat sheet. There's too much going on. Okay, so this superlative is one that 2 years ago, Ryan Ariel, who's one of our seniors that we'll be honoring tonight, and another one of our seniors, Taylor Hicks, they both received this award. It's called the Never the Same Again Award. And this is an award that when our students, we see a change in a student when they accept the Lord and they are gung-ho. Everything about them, you just see an immediate change in their behavior and their attitude and their life, and the fruit that they're beginning to bear is incredible. And so this award tonight goes to Anaya Hunter. Good job, good. Love you.
So the next award we're going to give out is I actually am over the Connections team, and I'll talk a little bit about that later, but it's actually like our First Impressions team. And so our students nominated the Best Connections teammate is Kari Wood.
Woo woo!
I'm 2 for 2 with Kari.
I know, you're Kari.
Apparently, I'm only awarding awards to Kari tonight. There you go.
Good job, Kari. Rock star. So due to COVID, we thought it would only be fitting that we would have some awards to honor the COVID season, yes? So this one is the worst social distancer. So I just want all of you to know, to all the parents, I apologize because technically I won this award. So, but I'm not a student. But all of our students were like, Rhonda. But here's the deal. When your kid needs a hug, I'm going to hug your kid. And when your kid is struggling, I'm going to be there for your kid. So mask, no mask, it doesn't matter. When they need me, I'm there. I'm mom. Like, I'm there. That's what I get called. Apparently that started changing. I don't like that, by the way. So You're not allowed to call me Rhonda. It's just Mom. That's what I have a group of guys that's all they call me. But that's the thing. Like, they're my kids. Like, I love your kids. They're my kids. So regardless of COVID, I want to love your kids well while they're in my care. Because if it was my kid, I would want you to love them well. So, even though this award is a joke, thanks, guys. Even though this award is a joke, I feel like this person is very similar in nature to me because he loves people well and he doesn't care what that cost him. And this award goes to Luke Graham. Love you, dude. Only fitting. All right. Oh, gosh. These are only getting harder as we go, aren't they?
Staying focused.
Staying focused, okay. Okay, so these are some of our seniors. Guys, we have an incredible worship team. Like, if you don't know our worship team, they're amazing. So, these are some of my seniors who are on our worship team. Autumn Clark and Victoria Kate. If you are here, please come on up. Yes. So this is really cool. Autumn, we adore you. And it has been incredible. I can say so much about Autumn, but we have seen her blossom from coming and starting leading worship for our worship team. And now she has moved in leading for our main church service. And she's a rock star. We are so thankful that you share your gifts and the Lord has gifted you and that you share them with us. We love you. Congratulations. Love you, girl.
Oh, poop. It's okay. I'm struggling, guys. Sorry.
Okay. Jamia. We're just going to go ahead and call all of these at one time. So Danny Walker, will you just come on up here? And Taylor Hicks, come on, girl. Get it, Vanna. So Jamia came to us pretty quiet, kind of shy, but the Lord has kind of unleashed the lion in her, I feel like, as she has grown and started leading. It's been amazing to watch. Jamia is also one of our worship leaders who is incredible and who is also now grown into a place where she is leading from our main stage. It is cool to watch these students take their giftedness and what God has gifted them in and start using it for the kingdom in a completely different aspect than just college ministry, something that they can use beyond this place, which is amazing. That's our goal. And so it's awesome to watch you grow. We love you. Last year, Erica is not here tonight, but Erica is actually, basically, these are fruit from one of our seniors from last year who we didn't get to honor. But Erica brought these girls from her sorority, and they all started coming. And they have all been, it's crazy to think about they are all graduating all of a sudden. I'm like, no, this is happening. But, Jamia, we are so proud of you. Thank you for all that you do. We love you, girl. You can just stay up. You can stay up here. All right.
So I joined staff, I don't know, 3 or 4 years ago. And so I was given a group of girls to disciple. One was consistent and one was not. Taylor was consistent, so it gave me a lot of one-on-one time with Taylor. Consistent means you came a lot. So, I know what that means. So that gave me a lot of time to get to know Taylor one-on-one, which not a lot of people get to do. And so it's been really cool to kind of hear her backstory and watch her grow through the seasons that she's been in. And it's also cool to watch her serve. She's plugged in here and mentors 912 girls, and they love her. She's on their level. She relates probably one of Trey's best volunteers. I'm just kidding.
She's on their level.
So it's been really cool, and I'm excited for what's next, and we'll stay in touch. Yeah. So don't cry. I'm not. I'm going to hug you, though.
Yeah. And so this one is for Danny. Yeah, let's clap.
You're so funny.
She's not doing well with this. Okay, so Danny. So Danny has grown. It's been really funny. She's kind of hid in the shadows of her room. So Janadia was in her room, and she had Taylor. And then there was Erica, who's not as big of a personality as Janadia and Taylor. And Danny is kind of shy. But what I've learned about Danny is that when she steps out, she really steps out, and she's excited to grow. And so it's been really funny watching her step into some connections. She got signed up because Taylor signed her up. Whether she wanted to do it or not, she was voluntold to volunteer. So she did. And so, but now like she's connecting and growing with the students up in C Station Housing. She's growing here. So it's amazing to kind of watch that transformation. And she's also one heck of a four-wheeler rider. So nobody really knew that yet. So, but anyways, we are so excited for you guys to be graduating, but we're kind of sad to be losing you guys. So, Danny, we love you, girl. You're welcome.
Go that way or around. There's no stairs on that side. You're good.
You got it.
You look really pretty. I had my hands full, not even gonna lie.
No, not at all. All right, let's see what we got. Oh, yeah. Okay. So next, Jeremy, will you come back up here? Where you at? Oh, I see you. So we're going to call Ryan, Ariel, and Alec Whitley to the stage. These are two of our seniors. Our only two senior guys.
Bless.
So, Jeremy, you want to go first? You want me to go first?
My bag is somewhere up here and I don't know where.
We'll find it, buddy.
I'll
we'll
find
it.
I got it.
It's the only thing you have.
I'm
is
good at this.
You know, it's all good. It's all good.
We'll figure it out.
There's going to be one left at the end of this.
Okay.
One job. It's on,
Do you turn it off? Oh, it's good.
Okay. All right. Thank you. Man, I've been dreading this moment all day, actually, because I hate y'all.
No, you don't.
Alec, I remember the first time we met was playing 9 Square in the Air. And you're just dominating right there in the middle. And so I'm like, dude, I got to shut this tall kid up. And he spiked it on me. And by rule, if you spike it on me, you got to come to CCF the following week. And you did. But man, the one thing I love about you that I think of when I think about Alec is all the times that we would just sit outside and just talk about life every week, right? Right outside the gym. Those were some of the best times. I mean, we talked about life, talked about your girlfriend, your engagement. Oh my gosh. I'm just so proud of you, man. I mean, everything that you have done at this ministry, everything that you have done at North Point Church, you leading your small group and growing, what grade are they in now? They're seniors now. Like, this is who you need to model yourselves after. These kids are incredible. And I can't thank you enough for being a part of the ministry and just making my life just so much easier and just full of life. I mean, just to see you're still the only person who picks me up to give me a hug. Like, broke my back a few times, but it's the greatest feeling in the world. And I love you, man. Just thank you for everything that you've done. So let's give it up. Oh my. And then Ryan. Ryan has been with me, I feel like, since day one of my job. Like, I've had a job for a year and I haven't cried one time on the job. I come back here for 15 minutes and I'm already crying. Man. People can change. There were times when I had a rough day. But I think about you. and the changes you've made in your life. And that made me know that I was doing the right thing every day. I mean, you were with us in the old building where, what was it, like 4 of us guys? And you're like, well, what do y'all want to do? I'm like, I don't know, there's only a few of us. And you'd call me and you just have ideas. Hey, let's get a group of guys, let's go play on the fields, let's go do this, you know. I don't even know what to say, man. I mean, first time I saw you, we talked at the amp forever, you said. I didn't say that. And then, I was sitting there thinking, who's this guy who's almost as good looking as I am here? And, man, we've been through a lot. We've talked about life. I don't think there's nothing we haven't talked about. And you're my motivation for a lot of times. And now to see you, and it was funny, Rhonda, she told me you're graduating. I was like, he's been in school for like 15 years, it feels like. I'm like, oh my gosh. You know how many conversations we've had about you changing your degree? I'm like, dude, just land on one and get over with it. But, dude, I love you. I'm proud of you, man. I'm just so glad to be here with you, and I'm glad you finally graduated. But love you, man.
Here, you can put that one back over there. Ryan. Okay, so you know you don't get away without me and Katrina at least saying something.
Come on.
Come on, dude. You know that's not how this works. You might have been gone for like a couple months now, but. So Ryan graduated back in December, and I can honestly say that was like it was like a hard night for us. Watching Ryan walk into this ministry and how he walked out, Jesus is amazing. Mm-hmm. It wasn't because of us. It didn't have anything to do with CCF and City Station. We got to see pieces of that, but it's amazing to watch the fruit of these students. And when it takes root and Jesus grabs a hold of you and he really shows you who he is, Ryan really experienced that. And getting to meet Mr. Rick and Miss Melissa, learning the family that you came from made a lot of sense in the amazing man that you already were in coming into college. But how God has grown you has been incredible to watch. Watching you start leading worship, growing and leading worship, being completely sold out and surrendered to the Father. Watching you lead upstairs, the men upstairs. It's been amazing. And I am so stinking proud of you. Like, so stinking proud of you. We love Emily, too. Mm-hmm. She's like just an extra bonus, but we love you, and we're so proud of you. It's going to be kind of hard to not get to see you as often, but we're proud of you. We're excited to see how God uses you at Villarica. It's going to be awesome.
So I was involved in CCF when Ryan's brother came along, Blake. So Blake and I actually played intramural soccer together, and he was just always encouraging, and we had the same mentality. It's like we don't play for fun, we play to win because winning's fun. So that's what we did. So when I met Ryan, I was like, Ariel, who are you related to? And he's like, my Blake, my brother came. And from there, I knew we were going to be cool. It's been really cool to watch you grow. I won't go into all the things because we've already done that. So, but I'm super excited. I know we'll stay connected. You guys are always welcome back. We'll talk about that later. But I'm super proud of you.
Yes.
And we're going to do our usual hand hug because that's what we do. Proud of you, dude.
I'm not doing that with you, so we're going to actually hug. So
I'm the best social distancer because I'm not a hugger.
All right, so Alec.
You're next.
Dude, I will never forget you and Rig and Connor and all your boys, like a legit, 9 square in the air if you've never played. I mean, it's literally like, you have to be really tall to dominate, and obviously Alec is not short. So, but all of his boys were like that. And so they kind of all came in together around, Ryan came in a year before them, and then Alec came in after. And it was incredible to watch men grow in this ministry. Mm-hmm. There's something, I mean, ladies, we all understand, there's something about our husbands, there's something about men when they're just like recklessly abandoned for the Father and their arms all out and just in like all out worship. And that was this group of guys. Mm-hmm. And they led well. And so to see them graduating and to see them leaving is really hard. But Alec, I already know, Jordan's my girl, you know. So just because you're graduating and moving, it doesn't mean like we won't see you guys. And the same with Ryan and Emily. We love you guys, and we're so thankful for what God is going to continue to do with you guys and use you beyond just here. I'm excited to see how your discipling and mentorship goes with Keith and all the cool things that you have going on. We're really excited for all of you. Okay, I'm giving a hug and we're going to be done with this. Okay, so no more tears. I love you. Oh. Okay.
I'm up. Okay, so I don't know if you've noticed, but Rhonda and I are the only two on staff currently. And so on Thursday nights, there's a lot of different moving pieces. So we have what is called our connections team, which is our first impressions team. Thank you. And so they do everything from greet you as you come in, give you a snazzy little name tag like you guys received tonight. They throw cookies from stage, sometimes well, most of the time not that great, announce names, things of that nature. And so we want to do something special to thank them. But also for our band comes in every Thursday and leads our students in worship, and it's all volunteer. And then also those that serve in the AV booth. So we have these cute little cookies that say thank you. So if you're on my connections team, worship team, or serve in the AV booth, we invite you to come up and get a cute little cookie that just says thank you.
Camille made these. She's a boss.
They're good. And if you'll grab a box, I'll grab a box.
Good job, guys.
If you'll just come up front. Yeah,
come on, Taylor. Come get you one, girl.
Thank you, guys. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Hello. Are you grabbing for everyone? Yeah.
No throwing cookies, Trey. We'll hurt someone.
Huh? Yes. Thank you, guys.
Yeah, they're too fancy to throw these cookies, guys. Yeah. They're too fancy.
Thank you. Is that everyone?
Take one for JJ. Just go ahead and get JJ one. All right, there you go.
We have extra. Perfect. I'll take that.
Okay. Okay, so we also have volunteers, and next year that volunteer base is growing, which we're really excited about. But we have people like Betsy who brings in our girls into Dolly's cabin, which is what she calls her house. And she brings people in and our girls and loves on them and has movie nights and just speaks life into them. And then we have Daniel and Laura Brooks, and they lead a small group for us. Big Black, I don't think, is here tonight. Literally, that's what we've been made to call him as long as we've known him. If you ever meet him, that's how he introduces himself. But he has the biggest servant's heart. The size of his body is the size of his heart. I fully believe that, and how he loves really well. And then Miss Donna, she works with us. She's back in the back there. But Miss Donna is a blessing to our college students. She works here at the church, but she's here for us every Thursday night. And I'm pretty sure if we worked real hard, she'd just be a volunteer for us and disciple girls and all the things, because that's just what she does. So we have little gifts for you guys. We would love for you guys to come and grab these.
You have the Brooks.
Yes, I have the Brookses. Thank you guys for what you guys do. Here, I'll swap spots with you. Oh, trickery. Sorry, Laura. I messed you up.
I know, it's terrible, isn't it?
Here you go, buddy.
Thank you, guys.
Thank y'all so much for what you guys do.
This one's yours.
Thanks for loving our babies well.
Love you too.
Like, Laura literally came like straight from work here. Miss Donna is literally working. And then where's Miss Camille? Is she here?
I think she knew I was up to something and she didn't come back.
Oh, sneaky. So Camille helps us with all kinds of stuff, and we have a gift for her too, but I don't think she ended up coming back. She like snuck out because she knew Katrina was up to things. So we have some more superlatives. All right, Katrina.
Yeah. Okay, I'm up. Sweet. Okay. Okay, so the next award I'm going to give out is the I'm So Artsy Award. And I don't know why. Does anyone else know that song Fancy? Like I'm so fancy. There's your solo, by the way, that you asked for. So I'm So Artsy goes to Haley Cheeves. Which I think is really fitting because she heads up our creative and does a lot of side projects for me that I ask her to do. Sweet. There you go.
Okay, so another COVID award. Again, I won this award. So sorry. Not the best leader in the COVID area. I apologize in advance. But most likely to be caught with their mask down after me is Maddie Hutchinson. Here you go, buddy. Kindred spirits we are.
And so the last superlative, just kidding, I'm giving out, you have one. It is worst case of senioritis. So if you're a senior, you probably all have senioritis, but we voted for the worst. And Taylor Hicks, you are our winner.
She won that one with pride. Well, girl, you got it.
It was really close, though. Elena Lyle, you were not far behind.
Yeah, I was going to say, like 3 votes behind it wasn't much. Okay, this is an award that our students, again, all of these are ones that our students vote on, and the Unsung Hero Award is an award that goes to someone who's behind the scenes, is always working, and that people don't get to see a lot of what they're doing. They are not boastful about it. They just do it. They work hard. And Callie Buchanan won that award tonight. Colby is going to receive that on her behalf. She had oral surgery this morning and could not be here, but I told her that you would be taking this on her behalf. Okay, so next I would like to call the Plant Pals.
So if you are a graduating plant pal, come on up.
Yes, if you're a graduating
Sorry,
plant pal, yeah. Sorry, Kari, that's not you yet. We're keeping you forever. I'm just kidding. Hello, y'all look so cute. And how fitting that you have all plants on, except for y'all are just greenery. Let's swap. Let's move you over here and scoot this way. Oh yeah, this is perfect. Y'all like a floral arrangement. I love it. Okay, so Katrina.
Okay, I'm going to go first. I don't even know where to start because I feel like I have stories for each one of you. I'll start with Lar and go down. So Larissa, I've actually lived with Larissa. She was my roommate for several years, actually, and it was a good time. I didn't really know Larissa moving in. I was like, another CCF student, cool, move them in, that's fine. But we connected on a different level, like because we were doing life together.
Ooh, it's coming.
It's not. Anywho, I really enjoyed getting to do life with you. You're close to where my parents live, so I know we'll stay in touch and meet up for coffee and all the sweet things, but it's been really cool to watch you grow into a woman passionate about your passions and pursuing those in honor of the Lord, and that's just been really cool. You're still kind of weird, but I really love you a whole bunch. Meredith, I feel like we've always had like an unspoken love for each other. I'm not very affectionate. I don't know if we've caught on to that. It's okay. But Meredith is my random, I'll be like, hey, I need you for this. She's like, okay, I can do it. And it's just been really cool because I value those people that just kind of hang around but will fill the need when they're needed. But also that's not just what she's here for. She's pouring into other students. They're called the Plant Pals, but they're not an exclusive group where they didn't invite other students to be a part of them. Yeah. And that's been cool to watch grow over the past 2 years. Is it 2 years of Plant Pals? And so Jessie, I actually got to disciple when she first moved out here. She had transferred in real quiet, real shy. Still kind of is. And that's okay because I got to know her and walk through some things with her in the beginning. And it's been cool to see her grow from that and meet new people and get engaged and all the exciting things. Meredith is also engaged to Samuel, which is crazy. But exciting, not crazy like that,
weeks.
sorry.
2 weeks.
And it's been really cool, and I'm excited for you guys and where you're moving to. I'm gonna come visit because I like Savannah and I like you guys. So I'm super excited for that. And then there's Grace. If you guys are into that number thing, the whole anagram thing, I'm not into that, but I'm an 8, and so is Grace. So I appreciate Grace because there's rarely any 8s in the room, and I don't really know what that means. So it's not. But it's been cool to watch Grace. Grace was friends with Larissa, would come over a lot, lead a group of 8th grade girls. We both served in the same ministry there for a little bit. And it's been cool watching her grow and prepare for her profession, but also staying focused on still serving. She is very much a behind-the-scenes person, too, and very talented with art and video and does music thing and all these things, but, like, only in honor of, like, the Lord. And I'm like, wow, like, it's encouraging. This whole group.
Mm-hmm.
I love you guys. Thank you, and we will miss you guys. Yeah.
Okay, so
I'm gonna come awkwardly stand here.
Today I was trying to figure out, I'm like, what am I gonna say? Because it's kind of weird. If I went in order of how I've gotten to know them, I got to know Larissa first, and they're kind of standing in the order of which I've grown to know them. Larissa has grown so much in her relationship with the Lord and how the Holy Spirit has stirred new things up in her. She is very artsy, and she is one of the most talented artists I know. But it's been cool to watch her steward really well that gift and allow the Holy Spirit to use it and to start gifting and teaching others how to listen to the Holy Spirit as they paint and as they draw and as they do photography. And like all the things that they do, she's who started our creative ministry, and we'll talk about that in a little bit. But she's who kicked that off. Her and Meredith started working on that together, and it has really grown and flourished. And now you heard Haley, she just received the I'm So Artsy Award. And now like they have basically passed the torch on to Haley, and Haley is growing that ministry alongside Trinity and a few others. So it's really cool to see what God is doing through her and what the fruit that you have left as you've graduated. So Larissa also was someone I discipled who is in my small group at my house. Bless her. Right after I had Nora Joe, she was there like every day, and I'm like, I'm really sorry. Like, she's crying and all the things. And I also had a toddler, and like Larissa just joined right in. I have several pictures where my middle child is just like hanging out on Larissa, and I'm like, I'm really sorry. I know he's snotty and gross. I'm really sorry. They just do that. So, but she did great. She like loved them well, and they love her, and I'm very thankful for that. Meredith came to us, and I think it was really cool to watch her and Elena, Sam, Bryce, just so many of them start to trickle into our ministry. This is really crazy. So if you knew that we had a house, we used to have a house and a property. We sold that house. This is the last graduating class to have ever been in that property, which is like mind-blowing to me that that's actually a thing. None of them beyond this graduating class will have ever known what that building and what that property was like. So that's a little wild to me. But Meredith and Sam both came in, immediately started serving. Sam danced a lot. Meredith did not. She watched Sam from a distance, okay, and did the like sweet, like, yeah, you look cute, okay. And now they're engaged and getting married in like 2 weeks, which is really awesome. And yes, and but Meredith, like, it's been really amazing to watch her grow as well. The Lord has pulled her in different directions, and she has been obedient every time. Mm-hmm. And so there's just something beautiful about obedience to the Father and that He blesses, and we're really proud of you. Jesse, this year's been really cool getting to know you, like in a different way, because you always kind of hang in the back and you're quiet. But it's been a beautiful thing, the things that you guys have taught me as an extrovert and to cherish as an introvert. and watching your meek spirit and how the Lord, like meek does not mean passive. Meek does not mean fearful. Like it is a very strong spirit that you have. And I'm so proud of you and Kaylin and what you guys both mean to me. I tried to keep her here. Mama Todd. I just want you to know I've worked real hard, but it did not work. But I'm very excited for them to be moving to Savannah, and me and Katrina have already like working on planning trips to come and visit. But Jessie has been growing like crazy, working up in City Station, discipling girls upstairs. She has grown so much and really stepped out of her comfort zone as well. And Grace, she actually tutored my kids during COVID. The real MVP I'm talking about. When I was in the bathroom crying because I was like, I'm done with this, there was Grace. And I mean that in every way. So Grace has grown, and like I've learned so much more about her. She is super strong, but her heart is so sweet and sensitive in how much she loves people, and she loves them well. And she's also used her giftedness to serve this ministry in amazing capacities. And just randomly, these girls are always like, I feel like behind the scenes taking care of me and Katrina when no one else knows about it. Whether that's like buying coffee when we are dying, like today, they were like, you need coffee, we got you. We're like, thank you. But that's these girls, and that's what they do. They serve really well. And so we are excited for you guys. We're sad for us, but I'm super proud of y'all. I love you guys both, all of you. I love you. I know, sorry. I have like no circulation.
I'm going to come around and hand these to you guys.
Okay, yeah. Here, Grace. There you go, buddy.
Married.
And then Larissa, tradesies.
There you go.
Okay, perfect. I love you guys. Y'all look beautiful, by the way. Good job, guys. All right. So this year has been really cool to watch. We have had 6 different ministries birth out of CCF that are completely student-led. Like we said, it's really been mainly just me and Katrina hanging in. Katrina's part-time, I'm full-time, and we just go at it and do what we got to do. But we've had students step up in the most incredible ways. And we have these teams of students. So we have a connections team, which we talked about. We have the Well, which is our women's ministry. We have the Creative, which is our art ministry. We have our AV and our band. And then we also have our video team, which kind of grew this year. And it's been really cool to see how God is using our students to handle these things. Like, it isn't us. It is the Lord working in these students to handle this. And so I know that they don't know this, but we're going to have you guys stand up. If you are part of the Connections team leads, so Brittany, Mary, Kari,
and
Elena. Yeah, that's you.
You guys will actually come up here.
I love that you just like looked at me like you was scared.
So these ladies are like my right, yeah, you can come up. My right hand, my left hand, my feet, like they handle it, and I'm super thankful for them. Do you want to explain what's in the bag?
Okay, so CCF has a saying that we always use, I get to do this, like, or we get to do this. So I say that to my leaders a lot when we've got stuff going on, and you're just kind of done. Like today when we're here till like 2 a.m. and we're like really tired, it's like, we get to do this. And it's like your pump up, you know? And so these have t-shirts in them that eventually you guys can order so the rest of you don't be bitter. But all of our team leads are getting these for free. These are our gifts to you. We get to do this t-shirts. So thank you guys for what y'all do. I appreciate y'all. Katrina really appreciates you guys.
Brittany and Mary stay up here.
Mary, you might as well just stay. And Brittany, you might as well just stay. So
you're part of the other one.
You're not getting like 2 shirts, but Maddie, where you at? All right. So Maddie, Mary, and Brittany lead the Well, which is our women's ministry that meets on Tuesday nights. They coordinate everything. Basically, they just come to me and they're like, this is what we're doing. I'm like, y'all go for it. And they do it. And they knock it out of the park. We're super thankful for them. Thank y'all for what you do. Thank you for leading women well. I love you guys. Thank you.
You have.
All right, you got them.
Oh, yeah, I forgot I have a mic. So Haley, Trinity, Grace, and Larissa, if you guys will come up.
Yeah. Sorry, we just sent you, and now we're bringing you back. It's okay. You get to strut in your dresses one more time. Trinity, you're so cute. You're like, oh no. Haley, I'm actually going to give you the microphone, and I'm going to make you speak. No, that's all allowed.
You're good.
She's like, no. So these girls, like we said, Larissa started this ministry. It's been really cool to see it grow, but these girls have taken it on, and now that Larissa has graduated, we could not give you this. So you're going to, you have one too. So, but these girls are carrying it on, and it's been really cool to see. We have guys and girls that attend this ministry, and it's amazing to watch how they are blessing other folks and just loving people well. They just did like a really cool hike and painted, and Roger, we'll bring Roger up in a little bit, but Roger made a really cool video about that, and Roger handles a lot of that, but that's another part and a piece of the creative that we're super thankful for. So thank y'all for what you do. We love you guys.
Zachary and Logan.
Zach.
Sorry, I forget I have a mic. So Zach and Logan. After this, you guys will never want me back on stage, and I'm okay with that, 100%.
That's not true. You're doing so good.
Okay. Today, fellas, today.
Sorry, it's my fault. Blame me. So Zach and Logan started a ministry called The Refinery. Victor, all of them basically had like a passion to do this, and Zach and Logan have taken it by the reins and are growing this ministry. How many guys did y'all have? Y'all did something at the hangar this week. 15 guys, which is awesome. But it's growing, and it's really cool because there were even guys there who had not been to CCF before. So it's cool to see them growing in that and starting to do D groups out of that. We're really proud of you guys. So thank you for serving. I love y'all. Okay, so
next we'll call up Lincoln, Colby, and then we have one for Callie, even though she's not here. So Colby, I'll be giving that
that's
to you.
on you. Just, pass it on. You got it?
Yeah.
So these are the real MVP. I just want y'all to know. No, you don't get to leave. That's not how this is working. They like the behind the scenes stuff. They like to be behind a mic or guitar. But here's the thing. These guys, and Callie, she runs our booth. That is not our gift. Like in any way, shape, or form. We are not gifted in the music. That's my husband in the music stuff. That is not me. For Katrina, she likes a tambourine. Yes, she always says that she plays tambourine. But neither of us, that's not our gift. So we're we are super thankful for Lincoln and Colby and Callie and what they do behind the scenes all the time. Because if it wasn't for them, there would be no worship. And I'm going to be honest, I know I'm biased, but our worship team is killer. So we are so thankful for you guys. Thank you. Thanks, guys.
I'm going to put a little plug there. CCF is having a worship night this Sunday night, 6:30. Doors open at 6:15. Come hang with us. It's open to students, parents, alum, board, community.
Yep, anybody. We would love for you to come.
We're going to call up Garrett McGuire and Roger Lovelady.
Roger.
What'd I do?
No, he was like,
Ándale, te toca. It's your turn. Sorry, I mean, it's your turn.
It's okay. You can strut too.
No, this is my pose.
Oh, that's your pose?
He made it short.
I know. So let me just tell you, Roger is super creative. It's like pretty much anytime you see Roger in something, he's got something like on that he has designed, and he's incredible at it. He also attends to creative, isn't a huge part of that. But him and Garrett this year have taken on putting together videos and writing scripts for them and putting them together for our students. But Roger, all of our videos tonight that you've seen all of his, like Roger's put those together for us, has been doing incredible work for us, and we're super thankful that he serves in that capacity. It's also been really cool to watch Roger grow in this ministry. So, Garrett, we appreciate you and the fact that you have like stepped up and like brought this ministry to life too, as well alongside of Roger and writing scripts and bringing in new people to record videos with you guys. So thank y'all for what you guys do. We love you. Okay, so now we have some more superlatives, and these are voted on by us. So we call these our staff awards. Katrina, I know you really wanted to do these, so I'm going to let you do these.
I don't know. I don't want to get emotional.
You can do it.
Okay, so the award is called Rookie of the Year. So this award goes out to freshmen that stand out, that really come in hungry, wanting to grow, and wanting to serve. And so Ron and I talked, and it was pretty quick, like the two names that came to mind. So I'm going to go ahead and call them up, and I'm sure you want to talk to. But I've gotten to know these two in separate occasions. I served with one in the 78, and then the other one joined my connections team. He was like, I'll help. I'll do whatever you need. I'll do it. And it was funny because one time I walked into Gallery Row, and they're both sitting at a table together, and they're not like normally hanging out. So I was like, what are you guys doing? They're like, oh, we're just getting to know each other. I was like, you guys are weird, but I like weird. So I'm going to go ahead and call them up. The Rookie of the Year goes to Sarah Entrican and Martin Carpenter, also known as Martini.
Woo! Martin! Sarah, come on, girl. Sarah. So these are our babies. You have to come up. You're going to make you come up here. Martin, don't act like you don't love being on stage.
I really had no idea until she was like, the situation. Yeah.
So Martin has been in our preaching class. We started a preaching class this year where Trey and Tucker and I, we've been working with students on preparing sermons and how to go deeper in the Word. And so we've been doing that on Tuesdays. And Martin is a preacher at heart. He preaches every time he leads worship, like every single time he leads worship. When he's talking about a song, he's going to preach. And it just comes out of him. I don't even think he means to do it, but it's just like he just shares the word and what God is doing every time. Mm-hmm. And so it's like been really cool. He always like laughs, but I'm like, he's one of the funniest people I know. I don't think he means to be funny. Maybe he does. I have no idea, but I think he's one of the funniest people I know. And Sarah is the same. Like, she is infectious and joyful and what people that you want to be around all the time. Like, we enjoy them so much, but I cannot wait to see how God grows the two of you through this ministry. So thanks for being a part of the fam. We love you.
Do you want a hug? You looked expectant.
You didn't want Katrina to hug you? Maybe like
That's weird. Please don't say that.
So this award is an award that we started when I first came on staff, called the Barnabas Award. So one of our friends, Jonathan J., who is with Maverick City now, like, he is one of the most kindest encouragers that I know. But we called him the Barnabas, and I always referred to Dell as that as well. But just someone who is constantly encouraging other people all the time. And these two awards were very easy, I feel like, for us as well. It was really funny because we really didn't have to like discuss it. It was like, yes, absolutely. But the Barnabas Award tonight goes to Haley Cheeves and Samuel George. Yes, sister.
Looking
you can come
sharp.
up on stage if you want.
Watch out.
Good
job, dude.
I should have made you come up on stage, Samuel. You looking fresh with that new do. I'm pretty sure I make Samuel blush on the regular, but you can't always tell. But I'm pretty sure I do. But I enjoy it. Okay, so. Whew.
You got it.
Okay, so this award used to be called the Elijah Homer Award when Jason Walton was on staff many years ago. And this award goes to students who are always serving and encouraging members of CCF. They're always a light to others in pretty much everything they do, but whether it's behind the scenes or up front. But this year, this was really easy again for us. It was really funny. We were like, we've never done 2 males. We always just do like a male and a female, but we just couldn't not give 2 male awards this year. So Elena Lyle, you are our female winner for the GOAT Award, the greatest of all time. Lincoln Brackett. Yeah, dude. And Colby Jenkins.
Go ahead and come on up. Don't you love that?
So
Thank you guys.
Are we going to make them come up?
You still suck.
Oh, gosh.
I have to, because if I say, hey, good job, he's like, what'd I do? What's wrong? I'm like, I shouldn't have done this to begin with.
Oh, yeah, you have to stay.
I told her.
Okay. Come on, just walk on over here.
Well,
So, yeah.
Can I touch on the 2 that aren't here?
Yes.
We had to do grouped. So we have 2 girls. Their names are, why did I just blank? Do not tell them. Oh, it's recorded. Anyway, Ashley Ellison and Allie Parkerson. And they're both on the softball team, so they're actually traveling to Mississippi for a game, so they couldn't be here tonight. But I started getting to meet and mentor Allie, and through Allie, I've been able to meet different softball girls, whether I had them at my house. Yeah, tell her I talked about her. Allie Parkerson, Ashley Ellis. Okay, so anyway, and it's been really cool because through them, they are discipling their team.
Mm-hmm.
And so, like, these are girls that they're playing with girls that come from different backgrounds, and they're ministering while playing softball. And it's just
Yeah.
really cool because you don't have to be in ministry to be in ministry.
Mm-hmm.
And so, super proud of them. Allie is going to stick around, hopefully, which I'm super excited for. And Ashley is actually going to Florida to continue playing, but she'll be back. And so I'm super proud of them and thankful for the time I got to hang out with them. Allie's one of those people, we're going to be friends after this, so it's good.
Oh, yeah.
Ashley, too. I guess I should say that.
Yeah. Well, I think Allie and Ashley have brought girls in the last 2.5 years constantly. Like, whether, like, at times their whole team, various team members, and we get to be a part of that. We get to go to games and love on those girls, and it's been a blessing to us to know them and be a part, and to now watch them discipling other girls through 912 and various ministries within the church. That's really, honestly, that's what this ministry is about. Yes, we want to disciple your kids and love on your kids, but we want to get them plugged into a church beyond this place. Like, when they graduate, we want them to find a place and a place to serve and to be loved on in a community that will love them well. And those girls have done that, and it's really cool to watch. And Katrina, they love her, even though they harass her a lot. So, all right, Laner. So she's laughing, but normally I would say this is Elena's like nervous response and to keep herself from crying. So basically Elena came to us a couple of years ago, like really our last year before we sold the building. And she came in with Meredith and Sam, and they were already really solid kids, like really strong. They had Daniel and Laura discipling them in the back there. And so Daniel and Laura were discipling them before they came to us, and we were very fortunate to have them immediately plug in and start digging in to loving on students really well. And Elena has grown. We've seen what we talked about a couple of weeks ago at church. It's not always a linear path. It's the ups and the highs and the lows. And it has been really awesome to disciple you and to watch you grow. To love your mom and dad and Jordan. To watch you fall in love with my children and my children fall in love with you. And even Nick likes you, and that's a big deal because he doesn't like a lot of people. And so he really is, like, you've changed our family. and become a part of our family. And we adore you, and I'm super glad you're not going anywhere. Sorry, you're kind of stuck with us for a while. So, sorry, Mom and Dad, you're stuck with us too. But we're really proud of you, and we're really expectant for what the Lord's going to have for you in this next season. You ready?
I'm going to be short and sweet. I feel like I've gotten to know you more this year than I have your whole time here. And so for that, I'm thankful. I get to know your family because I save them their specific row on Sunday mornings, the Lyles. And so I'm super thankful. And you're one of those that, although you're graduating, you're sticking around and we'll stay friends after this. And so it's like one of those bittersweets, like you won't be our student, but you're still my friend and you're definitely still my sister in Christ. And so I'm excited for that. And I'm going to present this to you.
Love you, Elena. I'm going to hug you. I love you too.
Some comedic relief. I just realized we spelled graduation wrong on those senior certificate.
That's so good.
That's okay.
I mean, you know.
Ooh.
All right. So, yes. So what we're going to do next is last year we had 9 seniors graduate that did not get to do this. And so tonight, Bryce and JD came, and these are, come on, you can go ahead and come on. So JD. These two came to us already strong as all get out when it comes to their walk with the Lord and where they are with their faith. And yes, they're not perfect, but it's been amazing to watch them grow. JD graduated and immediately took a job at a church here at Southern Hills and is the preschool pastor here. And Bryce is still discipling. Like, I love it so much watching him disciple our guys, disciple 9-12 guys, and discipling guys that also now there's a new ministry within this body called The Table that's here at Southern Hills. And it's for young adults, 22 to 35. They meet on Tuesdays. So if any of you are graduating, I'm sure Keith would like me to plug that. So there you go. There you go, Keith, if you're watching.
You owe us $1.
But they've both taken on discipleship and what it means, disciples that make disciples. They really live that out. JD is still serving and trying to figure out new ways. She's working serving at the table, but still serving at CCF. I don't think you've missed a CCF this semester. But she's grown. It has been amazing to watch both of these guys grow. And so I wanted to bring them up just to honor them and say thank you to them. But also, what we do at the end is we make our has-beens. They are now graduating, and you will become has-beens in this ministry. So what will happen is you're going to come up here, and you need to bring your award that you just, your little certificate. And Bryce and JD are going to lead you in your mantra when you graduate from here, things that you need to remember, okay? So hand clap for JD and Bryce. We love you guys. Thank you. And all of my seniors, if you would come up.
Do you want them here?
Yeah, we'll let them stand across.
Right here.
Yeah, we'll stand across the bottom.
Yeah, that's you, Brian.
Yeah, stand down here on the bottom right here.
Yeah, bring your paper.
Oh, I am.
I'm trying to see if anyone...
No, you don't get to graduate. Okay, there's that. You steal the mic.
That's right. We can use Taylor's.
Yeah, Taylor. Can they borrow yours? She said no. You needed somebody who was a little more compliant. Okay. So you need to explain what you're about to do. Yes, actually. Okay, so Nicola.
Hey, yeah, there we go. So apparently when you graduate from CCF, there are some things that you have to promise and, promise to do. It's out of love, I promise it is. But I guess It's at the very, very bottom, and if you can't read it, it's because
tiny
you're getting
writing.
old, just like we are. So I'll read half of it, and then Bryce will read half of it. But you're gonna repeat after us, right? Okay. So, as a graduate of the University of West Georgia, and state your name. Will become a UWG CCF has-been. And hereby accepts all privileges and responsibilities associated with this honor. I state your name. Will continue to use the Word of God to guide each step of my life, and will remember that when facing tough times,
Oh, God. Ryan is totally making fun of me.
oh my gosh, God is always with me and will see me through each trial.
As a CCF has been, if I state your name, come into some $money, I state your name, will remember the free meals and great fellowship at CCF
You got 4.
that enhanced my college experience. And I state your name, have the honor and privilege to drop in any time at CCF to visit. Friends and underclassmen, know that you are always welcome back here at CCF. Stay in touch.
I don't know. Good job. Good job.
Good job, guys.
Good job.
I'm free
All
to
right,
go.
guys, you can go sit down. Thanks for promising us your money. We appreciate that. I'm just kidding. So I told our students we had a little bit of a surprise tonight, and I'm not lying about that. So Lincoln Brackett and Zach Ziegler, will you come to the stage?
Not me. I'm having some malfunctions.
Are you whacking your mic over there? So obviously it's just been me and Katrina for a minute, and we are kind of transitioning some things of how we are doing ministry. And this is something we've never done before, but we are taking a chance and taking some new big, bold steps. And
big,
yeah. She really does love you, Zach. I promise.
He knows. I don't have to say it.
But Lincoln
They know.
is going to be joining our staff as an interim starting in July, and he will be over our creative arts. We are really excited to be bringing him on, and the goal is later on, hopefully, depending on where the Lord leads him, that hopefully he'll be a part of this family long term. That is what we're hoping for, but we trust whatever God's plans are for him. But in this season, he's accepted to do that, and we are really excited. Zach is going to be coming on as our men's and discipleship interim pastor, and we are really excited to be bringing him on as well. So these two, it was really funny because the two of them were like literally one vote away under Alec and Garrett for the bromance, and it made me laugh because they're always together.
Sorry. Zach texted me about a recount.
Okay,
I recounted, you didn't win.
I'm sorry, I'm really tired. I don't think I've got that in me today, but maybe tomorrow. Okay, so also Lincoln promised us a dance. Yeah. I'm just kidding. So, but we're really excited. these guys have grown so much through this ministry and leading and the ways in their heart for this place. And the cool thing is for us, we've tried bringing in people from the outside to have the same heartbeat and to understand the heartbeat of this ministry. And it's hard. That is really hard to do, to teach that, to train that. But when they're already doing it and we're already leading in that way, we really want to challenge them to grow in this. And the same for Zach. Our goal is that we will empower him and grow him so that eventually when he graduates, he would be able to come alongside of our staff full time. So we're really excited that the two of you will be joining us in July. So thanks, guys. We love y'all.
I feel like everyone looks at me like, is this the moment? It ain't it.
It is.
It ain't it.
No
Sorry.
hugging.
Graduate.
We love your kids. I'm dismissed. You have to stay. Okay. She wanted to get down. She was like, please, can I leave? And I'm like, no. But we love your kids. They're our kids. You're our kids. But I think our students already know that. Like, we don't have to tell them. They know. But I think it's important for you as parents to know that we love your children. Like, they are a huge part of our lives and our families. We couldn't do what we do without them, but the Lord has grown us in such a way, I feel like, with our entire staff, me and you, just us, but with our staff, the Lord has grown us in a capacity to delegate and to teach us how to lead in a way where we want to empower your children to teach them, to grow them, so that when they leave this place, they're stronger than they were, that they're actually making disciples beyond just college. And so I think the fruit of that is really evident, and we're thankful for that. We can't do what we do without you guys giving and donating. We joke, but like, when you guys give, it means the world to us. There are people in this room that this year have supported us, supported this ministry. And we joke and it's like, hey, if you're willing to donate, but truly, we can't bring on new staff. We can't feed them on Thursdays. We can't send students on free retreats. Like, next year, one of our goals is to send 10 freshmen on the retreat for free. It's a way to bring them in and to get them plugged in. But we can't do that without you guys being willing to buy into the vision of this ministry. So it's important that, like, you guys see what we're doing, that you know and you see the growth in your children. And I hope that you do see that. If there's anything you ever need from us, we're not just here for your kids. We're here for you. You're our family too. Some of you really know that you're our family, we do breakfast at IHOP together, and we do things together because we've become family. And so, yes, your children are my children, but you're my family too. And I know Katrina feels the same way. She's not going to hug you, but I will. But please know that I hope that tonight you get to see a little glimpse of what Jesus is doing in this ministry, how he's changing students, how he's changing us. Thank you for being a part. Thank you for some of you for driving for several hours to be here tonight to support your kids, to support this ministry. And if you have any questions, please know you can come and talk to us. We're here. But I do want to let you know, you have to do the church clap. You don't get to leave without doing the church clap. Your kids will teach you. I apologize in advance. But we do it anytime we dismiss from any event. So,
And we've been doing it for like 4 years. So if someone wants to make a new dance, I'm cool with that too. Just putting that out there.
yeah, we're fine with the new dance. But we're going to do the church clap. So what we'll do, we're going to dismiss. I'm going to pray us out. Dustin's going to play the church clap. Look at Dustin. Can y'all just give Dustin a hand clap for us? The dude. So we are super thankful for Dustin. He volunteered tonight to help us out, and we are super thankful for him. And Nick, thanks, babe, for running sound for us tonight. We appreciate you. All right. So I'm going to pray, and then you guys are going to learn the church clap. I apologize. Not really. All right. God, we love you and we thank you for an awesome time just being able to love you well and to know you deeper. God, I pray that tonight, everything in this place, you receive all honor and glory and the praise, because without you, this is nothing. Apart from you, we are nothing. So God, I pray that tonight that so much joy be filled, like in each and every parent, each and every student, that they would know how loved they are by you, and that they would know that they are loved by us as a ministry. Father, I pray for beyond this moment, just as we talked about last night, Father, Holy Spirit, that you would move in the lives of our students, that through this summer as we dismiss and depart for the summer, that ultimately, Father, your roots would grow down deep so that when we come back, we can bear much fruit for you, for your kingdom. And Father, that we would be ready to make disciples in your name. We love you. It's in Jesus' name we pray. Amen. All right, guys, you ready? Let's do this thing.